Hi, I'm Jason Grove for ThatShelf.com, and we're here to look at the Herbie Hancock Possibilities Record Store Day exclusive.
Big shelf.
Herbie Hancock, we've certainly spent our fair time on this channel celebrating this genius. Possibilities is a really interesting record. It's one that of several that he did as essentially collaborations, duets, whichever way you want to think about it. And he got Record of the Year for one of them. This is not that one, but this has some interesting collaborators: John Mayer, Santana, and Angelique Kidjo, Christina Aguilera, Paul Simon. That's the one I'm most looking forward to. Annie Lennox, Sting, Johnny Lang and Joss Stone, Damon Rice and Lisa Hennigan, Raul Midon, and Trey Anastasio on this record. Now, it is my understanding that it's the first time on vinyl. First time on vinyl, Herbie Hancock joins forces with music icons, a meeting of diverse musical minds, exclusive for the Black Friday Record Store Day Friday. So this is obviously not the big grand Record Store Day that takes place in spring, but the Black Friday edition. And this is the 3 LP set Ruby Red vinyl. And usually what that means is that we're going to get at some point in time a version on black vinyl, but nonetheless it's Record Store Day, so we're here to celebrate all things Herbie, and obviously the red vinyl is going to look nice inside. Let's crack it open and see how the record actually looks. Actually looks to be, it might actually be a trifold, but we will see as I carefully open it up. So sleeve itself, we have a sticker. Sleeve itself is, pretty straightforward. Not particularly thick cardboard, but yeah, it's one of these trifolds. Herbie there with his wonderful computer on stage, showing some of his instruments. That looks like a very old Mac, actually. And then on the inside, we have this. So again, it's one of these folds. So we open up, we have a nice photo of Herbert. And then in here, this is where the actual gatefold goes through. So we have a bunch of text in here. Exactly how you hear is exactly how it all went down. That's what John Mayer confides right before the finger-snapping funk of Stitched Up. And so we have Michael Hill writing the liner notes, and then the breakdown of all the tracks stitched up. Again, a track by John Mayer and Herbie Hancock written. A song for you, Christina Aguilera doing the Leon Russell track with him. I Do It For Your Love featuring Paul Simon, a Paul Simon song. Look at this band. Herbie Hancock on piano, Paul Simon on vocals, Pino Palladino on bass, Steve Jordan on drums, Sierra Baptista on percussion, Jerry Hamdad on percussion, and Gina Gershon on Jews harp. It's nice to have some Semitic harpist on there, so that all works out. So sort of a full breakdown here. This obviously was originally a CD release, which is how you get so many different records on it. The sleeves themselves, poly-lined paper sleeves, the best. And yeah, when we say ruby red, whew, that is a bright red record. Nice transparent in person. Yeah, it looks quite luminous. You can see close to the cover, not quite, but pretty darn close. And yeah, on the I almost dropped it, with the Rhino label on that. Really, really lovely. Just put that on the rack. Time for cleaning. I mean, come on. Look at that dude. Amazing. Inside this, we actually have the sort of in the center thing, record size 3 and 4, and then size 5 and 6. And this is what happens when you actually get this kind of set, is that they actually, instead of cramming it, I mean, they really tried hard, crammed it onto 2 records, or dropped a song. Glad they didn't. I'm glad that they actually gave us this opportunity, the possibility, as it were, for possibilities to shine. This is size 5 and 6. Again, as expected, completely spotless. As if they came from a clean room, as if they knew what they were doing. It'll be interesting to see. So I've been collecting a lot of the slightly more challenging to get Herbie Hancock records from this period, and a lot of them were pressed when they weren't doing big numbers, have some surface noise and stuff like that, but these look to be absolutely immaculate. I cannot wait to dig into this particular recording and celebrate all things Herbie Hancock. So yeah, for a record store, absolute must-have, absolute. This is what I was most excited for. And normally colored vinyl back in the day certainly didn't sound as good. But I've said this before, but if in case you're new to the channel, forgive the repetition for those that are not. Back in the day, colored vinyl actually sounded quite a bit worse. First of all, the vinyl compounds are much better, but also, weirdly, for record store day, when they're doing smaller numbers like this, sometimes it's actually a better pressing rather than big. Now, Herbie's slightly different. He's not going to have millions upon millions of these records actually pressed, so the black vinyl might actually be quite satisfactory. But it's one of those things that actually sometimes the limited edition colored vinyl might actually sound significantly better because it's done on a sort of slightly less crazy version. Something like Adele, for example, some of her clear vinyl versions were actually superior to some of the others, and that was a whole complication that we've discussed elsewhere in the channel. Anyway, there's our quick look at Herbie Hancock from Record Store Day. For thatshelf.com, I am Jason Gorber. Please subscribe, follow us on social media, click the bell, do those things that really, really helps the channel and helps us bring more videos like this to you. All the best. We will see you next time. Take care.